Electrolysis method. In this method, metals like zinc, copper, etc. can be purified by this method. Here we are taking impure metal as an anode and pure metal at cathode. For example, impure form of copper is taken at cathode and pure form of copper is taken at anode. They are connected with each other via wire, and these two beakers are connected with each other via salt bridge. As we studied in a chapter 3, both the beaker are filled with the electrolytic solution. Here aqueous copper sulfate is used as a electrolytic solution. We all know that at anode oxidation is take place. So reaction occur at anode. Impure form of copper undergo the oxidation, Cu2 plus aqueous plus 2 electron, whereas at cathode pure form of copper is deposited. Cu2 plus from copper sulfate gain 2 electron and deposited in the form of copper. This is at pure copper and this is impure one. So if we write the overall reaction, then our overall reaction become copper solid impure to copper solid pure. Impure form then become a pure form. In this way, this reaction is carried out. Whenever we do the electrolysis of any metals, impure form of the metal must be kept at anode and pure form of metal must be kept at cathode. During this electrolysis process, we must need to consider the fact that the impure metals obtained at anode is called as anode mud. Is known as anode mud. And this anode mud along with copper, anode mud consists of antimony, germanium, gold, silver, lead, etc. as a impurity. Etc. as a impurity. Due to this impurities present in an anode, it is necessary that it must be get purified properly. That is, anode mud consists of silver, gold, lead, antimony, germanium, etc. as a impurities. Due to this, whenever we carry out the electrolysis of blister copper, pure copper is obtained at cathode. Copper is an impure form of copper, which consists of all these as a impurity. Clear? The metals like copper, zinc, etc. can be purified up to 99.9% by electrolysis method. And this is one of the most widely used method for the purification of metals. After that, the most important method is zone refining method. In zone refining method, here it is work on the principle that impurities are more soluble in molten form than in its solid state. So it's mainly work on solubility phenomena, and impurities are more soluble in its molten form than its solid state. John refining method is mainly useful for semiconductors, like for purification of semiconductors like silicon, germanium, arsenic, antimony, etc. can be purified by this method. Here, electrically mobile heaters are used. Here in a cylindrical hollow containers, your metallic rod containing impurities are placed. Suppose a silicon rod है. This silicon rod consists of metallic impurities is placed inside this closed container. This is inside the container, vacuum is created, so there should not be any kind of oxygen or any other gas, that or inert gas is placed inside the hollow cylinder. The above and below portion of the cylinder is consists of the rotating mobile heaters. They consist of revolving mobile heater. Revolving mobile heater. So whenever we know that whenever any metals come in contact with the hot surface, clear, they are conductor of electricity, heat and electricity, and heat is transferred from this mobile heater into the rods. So this metallic rod, which is consists of impurity, this metallic rod get heated and melted. So we know that the center portion of the rod get the maximum number of heating, so it will be get melt. Now here, if it is get melted, due to heating, this consists of molten form of the rod consists of the impurities soluble in that. Whatever the impurities present in the semi metals like silicon and germanium, that are more soluble in molten state than in its solid form. तो इसके अंदर मेटल की जितनी भी impurities होगी वो molten form में चली गई. फिर आपको ये रिवॉल्विंग हीटर किधर ले जाने हैं, इन अ फॉरवर्ड डायरेक्शन. तो जैसे ही आप रिवॉल्विंग हीटर फॉरवर्ड डायरेक्शन में ले जाओगे तो क्या होगा, अपने रिवॉल्विंग हीटर यहाँ से मूव करके 1 2 3 ऊपर की तरफ भी 1 2 3, मेटल तो अपनी पोजीशन से रहेगा, मेटालिक रोड को अपनी पोजीशन पे रखना है. बट आप जैसे इस हीटर को आगे ले जाएंगे, बराबर, जैसे ही हीटर को आप आगे लेके जाओगे तो ये मोल्टेड फॉर्म भी आगे चला जाएगा, बराबर. तब मोल्टेड फॉर्म इधर आ गया, ये भी आगे जाएगा हीटिंग के साथ साथ, क्योंकि मेल्ट है. जहाँ पे टेम्परेचर ज़्यादा होगा वही फॉर्म मेल्ट होता जाएगा. तो ये जो पीछे की तरफ का मेटल रह गया, ये कैसा मेटल बन जाएगा, प्योर मेटल. क्यों, अब उसके अंदर की जो इम्प्योरिटी थी वो सब तो किस में चली गई, इस मोल्टेन स्टेट में, और इस तरफ का जो मेटल रह गया वो कैसा रह जाएगा, इम्प्योर मेटल. वापस क्या करना है, इसको फॉरवर्ड डायरेक्शन में ले जाना है, बराबर. कब तक, जब तक आप टर्मिनल तक नहीं आ जाते. वापस जैसे ही हम इसको और फॉरवर्ड डायरेक्शन में ले जाएंगे, बराबर, यहाँ पे, तो मेटल के अंदर मेटालिक रोड में जितनी भी इम्प्योरिटी थी वो सब इधर आ जाएगी. ये वाला पार्ट पूरा क्या होना चाहिए, प्योर मेटल. सही है. इस तरीके से बाय रिवॉल्विंग ऑफ योर मोबाइल हीटर फ्रॉम A to B and B to C position, we are shifting this molten state from 1 to 2 and 2 to C. C position पे यहाँ पे लेके आ जाएंगे, और जितना भी impurities है soluble in molten form get separated from the rod, metallic rod से separate करेंगे तो pure form of metal हमें मिल जाएगा. This here zone wise one particular A, B and C, लेफ्ट जोन, सेंटर जोन एंड राइट जोन, जोन वाइज जोन वो प्यूरिफाइड होता जाता है. दैट्स वाई इट इज़ कॉल्ड एज जोन रिफाइनिंग मेथड. दिस इज़ वन ऑफ द मोस्ट वाइडली यूज इंडस्ट्रियल मेथड फॉर द प्यूरिफिकेशन ऑफ मेटल. एग्जामिनेशन में बहुत सारी बार जोन रिफाइनिंग मेटल्स भी पूछी जाती है. राइट द नॉट ऑन जोन रिफाइनिंग मेथड फॉर द प्यूरिफिकेशन ऑफ मेटल. आफ्टर जोन रिफाइनिंग मेथड द नेक्स्ट वन is about the vapor phase refining. Vapor phase refining is also one of the most important method for the purification of metal. Here metals are heated with suitable reagent and converted into vapor form. Conversion of metal into vapor form, and this metallic vapor complex on further heating decompose to give pure metal. So vapor phase refining is mainly work on conversion of metallic solid into its vapor form, and once it is get converted into vapor form, then it will be get purified. The vapor phase refining, there are two methods. First is called as Moon Carbonyl process. In the Moon Carbonyl process, metal like nickel, which is normally present in a solid state, heated with 4 mole of carbon monoxide gas at 330 to 350 Kelvin temperature and get converted into tetracarbonyl nickel 0. And this complex is in a gaseous form. Tetracarbonyl nickel 0. कार्बोनिल 4 बार आया, कार्बन मोनोक्साइड गैस, nickel 0. And this is in a gaseous form. Once it is get converted, तो ये impure nickel था, which may has a other impurity, but only nickel can combine with the carbon monoxide. Suppose कि nickel के अंदर आयरन, कॉपर, जिंक ये सब impurity होती है, उसका कार्बन मोनोक्साइड के साथ कॉम्बिनेशन होगा नहीं, सिर्फ निकल ही कंबाइन होगा. तो गैसियस फेज में कौन गया? सिर्फ निकल. नाउ दिस निकल, टेट्राकार्बोनिल निकल is further heated at 450 to 470 Kelvin temperature. 450 to 470 Kelvin temperature get converted into nickel gas plus 4 mole of carbon monoxide gas. This is on condensation, cooling, get converted into nickel solid, and it is in a purest form. Whatever the nickel obtained here is a purest form, because other metal cannot be get converted into vapor phase, but only nickel can be get converted into vapor phase. So due to this, vapor phase refining is one of the most important method for purification of metal. First process is called as Moon Carbonyl process. Here nickel and carbon monoxide is used. Nickel as a metal and carbon monoxide as a your reagent, which is help to convert nickel in a gaseous phase or vapor phase. Here, because metals are converted into vapor phase, that's why it is called as vapor phase refining. Second process is called as Van Arkel process. In Van Arkel process, the metals like titanium and zirconium and titanium can be purified by this method. हियर इन दिस मेथड zirconium like metals impure फॉर्म में जो है इट इज़ हीटेड विद द आयोडीन एज आयोडीन सॉलिड के साथ हीट करेंगे, देन इट गेट कन्वर्टेड इनटू टेट्रा आयोडो zirconium कॉम्प्लेक्स, टेट्रा आयोडो zirconate complex. And this tetraionozirconate on further heating at 1800 Kelvin temperature. कितने टेम्परेचर पे? 1800. This is the first reaction is normally taken place at 1200 Kelvin temperature. On heating at further high temperature, tetrahydro get converted into zirconium gas plus 2 mole of I2 gas. On cooling, कूल करने पे ये किस में कन्वर्ट हो जाएगा? zirconium solid, and pure form of zirconium is obtained in this way method. So here first metal is get converted into vapor phase of the complex, and this complex is further heated at undergo the decomposition at higher temperature, decompose at higher temperature in the second step and converted into pure form of the metals. This is also one of the widely used method, but it is selectively used for a particular metal only. All the metals cannot be undergo the vapor phase refining as easily. There are selective methods are there like Van Arkel process and Moon carbonyl process, which is useful for the purification of metal. After this, the one more method is called as chromatography method. Chromatography method is work on the absorption phenomena that you study already in class 11. We all know that purification of metal can be done by the distillation. Here low melting point metals like zinc and mercury are heated in a distillation flask. This distillation flask on heating, zirconium, zinc which is has a low melting point, or mercury get converted into vapor phase. That distillate is collected in a separate, and pure zinc is separated from the other metals. That is called as distillation. Low boiling point must be there. And the liquefaction, low melting point metals like tin can be purified by this method. Here hotted or heated slope is taken for the purification. The metals like titanium or gallium can be purified by this method. For example, gallium has a 303 Kelvin as a melting point, aluminium 1200 Kelvin, iron 2000 Kelvin, copper 350 Kelvin. सबके अलग अलग मेल्टिंग पॉइंट है. अब हॉट स्लोपी सरफेस पे अगर इसको रखेंगे तो वो स्लोपी सरफेस पे जब भी हम रखते हैं, वी नो डेट मेटल आर ए कंडक्टर ऑफ हीट, तो वो हीट कंडक्ट ट्रांसफ़र होगी हॉट सरफेस से मेटालिक कंटेनर में. अब वो मेटालिक जो कुछ भी तुम्हारे सब्सटेंस है जिसके अंदर गैलियम के साथ अदर इम्प्योरिटीज़ थी, तब सबसे लोवेस्ट मेल्टिंग पॉइंट किसका था? गैलियम का. तो गैलियम पहले मेल्ट होकर नीचे की तरफ आ जाएगा, तो प्योर फॉर्म ऑफ गैलियम हमें नीचे की तरफ मिलेगा, बाकी की सब इम्प्योरिटी कहाँ पे रह जाएगी? ऊपर. आपको एक चीज़ मेक श्योर करना है कि मेल्टिंग पॉइंट जो हॉटेड स्लोप का सरफेस का टेम्परेचर है, इट मस्ट बी अबाउट द मेल्टिंग पॉइंट ऑफ मेटल विच यू लाइक टू बी गेट प्यूरिफाइड, और बाकी सब इम्प्योरिटीज से कैसा रहना चाहिए? लो. और कई बार ऐसा होता है कि सपोज़ कि मेरे को Fe को आइसोलेट करना था, तो मैं इसका स्लोप का टेम्परेचर 1200 केल्विन तक रखूँगा, तो सब मेल्ट होकर नीचे आ जाएगी, बट Fe ऊपर रह जाएगा. सही है. So in this way, these are the methods which can be used for the purification of metals. Hope you guys enjoy this refining of the crude metal video. Please do subscribe the channel and share the video with your friends and colleagues. Bye.